Welcome to Dark Corner's Lockdown. Since cinemas are out of bounds for the foreseeable, we're using this new series to look at some of the movies you can stream in the comfort of your own quarantine. So unlike our bad movie reviews, we're going to try to keep these spoiler-free. We're picking them pretty randomly, so you get what you get, starting with Kuntilanak. Available on Netflix, this is an Indonesian horror directed by Rizal Mantovani in 2018, and I think this is a remake of his own 2006 film of the same name, also known as The Chanting, which spawned 2 sequels. Now, this is very much an outsider's perspective. I don't know much about Indonesian cinema except what we've done for regular Dark Corners.
I think I can recognize that laugh.
Which was actually more relevant than I expected. Following a pretty creepy opening revolving around a demonic mirror, we meet our protagonists, a group of orphans all adopted by the kindly Aunt Donna. She has to go on a trip and leaves them in her magnificently spooky house, looked after by her niece, Lydia, whose boyfriend has just acquired a new mirror as a surprise for Aunt Donna.
Keren sih. Kejutan buat Tante Donna, udah siap.
So this is essentially the Amityville mirror, and once it shows up, the children start having terrifying nocturnal experiences, which they quickly identify as the work of a Kuntilanak. This is straight out of Indonesian mythology, the spirit of a woman who died while pregnant and now feeds on the living, and there are a lot of Indonesian and Malaysian films involving them. This particular one feels very American in its style. There's a lot of quiet, 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 bang. Some very familiar motifs. And this is one of those ghosts that seems to live in the background of shots. Accompanied by Be Scared music, which can be very effective, but does become less so as the film goes on because you know it's going to be behind them. The use of kids as the leads is interesting, and there are some really good performances, particularly Sandrina Skornicki as Dinda. But in between them taking it in turns to be terrified, there's some childish comedy.
Enak aja, dasar gendut.
And almost parent trap territory as they try to keep Lydia and her boyfriend apart.
Ow!
Then, despite being legitimately petrified, they try to find the Kuntilanak, which just didn't ring true for me and undermined how scared they were. The result is that, tonally, this is pitched somewhere between Insidious and Jumanji, and that is a narrow seam to mine. The other problem is that once the situation is established, it doesn't evolve, the stakes don't alter. It's just a series of creepy episodes, which are creepy, but don't really change anything. So, wouldn't say it was bad, I did enjoy bits of it, but it falls between 2 stools. It's too kiddie for adults, and way too scary for kids. On the plus side, for horror fans, there's some knowing and not so subtle references to other films, Ringu, The Exorcist, and most noticeably, Poltergeist. Overall, worth a look, but you're not missing anything if you don't bother. Thanks for watching. We will be doing these reviews regularly through however long the lockdown lasts. Please recommend us your favourite movies from Amazon, Netflix, anywhere else you can stream, and remember, we're looking for good ones this time.